One of the most regrettable nicknames in sports was self-anointed in the spring of 2018, during an interview session in which Paul George was asked about his confidence in a particular postseason matchup. "Y'all ain't met Playoff P yet, huh?" he asked with a smile while still a star for the Indiana Pacers. 3 years of mockery later, we finally have. 3 years of laughter later, the joke was on the Utah Jazz. 3 years of flopping, failing and folding under playoff pressure disappeared Wednesday night in Salt Lake City beneath the broad shoulders of a man on the verge of carrying a wounded team into history while rewriting his own. The Clippers desperately needed Paul George to fill the sudden absence of injured leader Kawhi Leonard and haul them past the Jazz in a pivotal Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. What do you know? Playoff P showed up. "It was no secret," he said. "I knew I had to be big tonight." The Clippers were forced to ask George to outplay his past, ignore his critics and finally embrace being a $190 million cornerstone of this franchise. Who could have guessed? Playoff P showed up. Now Kawhi is down. It was just that mindset. To set the tone and come out and lead a ball club, he said. In carrying the Clippers to an absolutely stunning 119-111 victory over the Jazz at Salt Lake City's raucous Vivint Arena, the embattled George led his team into a game it couldn't win, allowed it to take control of a series it shouldn't win and did it despite a reputation that he'll never win. In doing so, he put his foot down, stuck his chin out and sent a message heard from his Figueroa workplace to his Palmdale hometown. "This is who I am. This is how I can carry this team. This is why I belong here." It was a big statement, said Clipper coach Tyrone Lue. "I mean, just all the outside noise, it really doesn't matter. Like they just try to make up anything, but he's a great player." George was a player best known around Los Angeles for throwing up a shot that hit the side of the backboard in crunch time in last season's Game 7 conference semifinal loss to the Denver Nuggets. Now he'll be known for scoring 37 points and pulling down 16 rebounds while lugging the discounted Clippers to a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 series and moving them within one win of their first conference finals appearance in the franchise's 51-year history. "He's incredible. Ellipsis. He was ready to put the team on his back to carry the extra weight," said teammate Reggie Jackson, who was incredible himself with 22 points. George was known for seemingly shrugging after every big playoff loss, always claiming he's not worried, even last year saying that the season was not a championship or bust deal. Now he'll be known as a player who, during one of the biggest games in franchise history, passionately set the tone with 22 points in the first half to help the Clippers withstand supernatural Jazz shooting and ready themselves for second-half domination.